Hey everyone, my name's Ben. I'm the founder of Boring Crypto, and I'm also a passionate commentator on any of the up-and-coming stellar projects. That goes to the ones that have already launched and that are growing out, and the ones that are yet to launch. This project that I'm going to be speaking to you about today is one that is yet to launch, but I think that it has massive potential to grow significantly straight out of the gates. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about why that is. First off, I've got to tell you that I'm not a financial advisor. Please don't take anything that I say as financial advice. It is entertainment, yeah? And I'm here to pass on my wisdom that I've collected from my experiences over the last 4.5 years. So just see this video as an anchor point for you to go off and to do your own research on this project and anything else indeed that I speak about in my videos. This project is called a DriftXchange. Yeah, initially I thought, hey, what's this? A new kind of exchange client that's going to be happening on Stellar? Are we going to be swapping assets, swapping NFTs? What's going to be going on? And a little bit of digging has shown that this project has quite a unique take on the NFT world, but also on the liquidity pools and automated market makers and how we can bring more liquidity into Stellar leveraging NFTs. And I hear you go, NFTs, not more NFTs. You know, certain people is like, yawning at NFTs. Well, I personally think that NFTs are going to change the whole way that we live our lives. I think that's where we are. We're right at the beginning of the journey. And I was one of the commentators before we even had Facebook Lives and live video. And I was saying video is going to completely transform the internet. So I think that I was right then. And I think I may well be right with NFTs. Some people are saying it's just a Frisbee craze. It's going to go. I'm thinking, no. It's going to be big. And this project is going to be front and center of this NFT movement on Stellar. They have already got some of my friends and the best artists on Stellar working with them in a commission base, but also working in their committee. I'm going to come on to all of the details of the project, but I'm trying to not waste your time and not take up too much of your evening. With that being said, I've had a conversation with the founder of this project after a friend of mine on Stellar came to me and said, Ben, I think you need to have a look at this DriftX. I think it's going to be, a big player. I really like the founder. I've had a chat with him for 2 hours. Go and see what you think. So I went and had a look. I've had a chat with the founder as well. And I've contributed ideas here. Now, some people will say, well, that's a bias, Ben. You're involved in this project. You're going to, gain something by making this video and getting us to get involved in the tokens. Well, my community will tell you for the last 4 years, I'll always put my money where my mouth is on projects. I'll always be an investor. If I'm making a video, I will always invest my own hard-earned into projects, right? And those people will know that my integrity is here to give you information, not to shill something for the sake of shilling it, as I'd just be doing all the dog coins, would I not? Right. So anyway, with this project and the NFT space, let's just flip across to Twitter and let's just have a little blast down. Let's have a look. What I feel, and this is really kind of what I know that art is very, it's very subjective, isn't it? What I like, another person doesn't like. But what I genuinely feel is that this branding, the artists that are creating work for this project is some of the best NFT work that I have seen on Stellar. It just appeals to me. And I just think that each one of these is a standout piece. From Windy City, from the Stellar Foxes. We've got this one, Shark Anthony. I mean, this one with the little glitch going on and like the changing eye colours. That I could look at that pretty much all day. That to me is just the epitome of a really cool piece of NFT art. But we come down. I mean, this one is probably the best logo interpretation NFT I've ever seen from Droid. Reimagining the logo here. It's fantastic piece of art. Coming down, if we click onto this image, you can see there's going to be, these NFTs are going to be available on the token launch. Yeah, so you can grab some of these. I think they're going to be randomly given out. We've given away all of these NFTs from verified artists on Lightmint to launch our new NFT token project. So you get your hands maybe on one of those. We've got Windy here with the skull. I love that whole skull thing that he's got going on, and I've passed my regards. Massive fan, Windy, by the way. Really, really cool stuff. And of course, my brother from another mother, Sir Cheesley, that's on board in the he's in the committee, right? The committee. I'll come on to explaining details about each of the different levels in a moment. But we've got Sir Cheesley, and if we come down here, we've got Seymour, UK street artists. What you can do with a spray can is just unbelievable. And you've got Seymour was here, and he's like, you know, graffitied up one of the droids from Droid Inc. And then we've got here. We've got Andrew's been commissioned, so Inc. Another one of my friends, co-host on the Mint Show. Shout out to you, Andrew. Yeah, he's doing a drift design in terms of a drifting car, drift racer. And then Sir Cheesley, Sir Cheesley, as I said, my brother from another mother is here. He's helping to or contributing in an advisory capacity and a committee member with the DriftXchange project, and he was the one that pointed me in the direction of it. So I take my hat off to you, Sir Cheesley. And we come down, and then we've just got a few more bits and pieces down there. But really, I mean, this is a great, another great droid from Droid Inc. Yeah, it's just a really fantastically put together collection of different artists' interpretations using the logos and everything. I just love all these pieces. I just genuinely do. I think they're all standout pieces that look good in any collection of NFTs. But this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. We now get into why. Why would we get involved? What difference does this have? What problem does it solve? How, from an investor standpoint, am I going to make any returns? Well, we can have a look here if we just go and just go back a couple of slides. We can see there's two tokens and they're intrinsically linked. You've got the Drift token, you've got the DriftX token. But how will these two work? Well, this slide here is going to tell us how they'll work. We can buy 8,000 of the Drift tokens. And with 8,000, that enables us to get one DriftX. When we get one DriftX, then the next stage along the line is we can actually exchange that DriftX for an NFT. The NFTs are going to come in random times. It's not going to be you're going to get one every day, you're going to get one every month or anything like that. They're going to come at random times. And those NFTs are also going to come with random bonuses. So you might get, for example, that there is a NFT from Inc. and it's just a regular drop, right? So Inc. is commissioned, does an NFT, it's a regular drop, and then people that have the DriftX token can go, okay, I want one of those. Because like we said, art's all about the person, isn't it? It's the beholder, your eyes. It's down to you. You might go, I don't like Inc. I don't get his style. I like Sir Cheesley. So then what you might do is you might use your DriftX token to buy Sir Cheesley art piece. And then someone else might say, well, it's Windy. Buy a piece of his. It's Droid. It's Seymour. So you can buy whichever piece of art with your DriftX token. There isn't the fact that you're just going to get, a drop into your wallet all the time. You just have the token and you can use it to get pieces. But of course, there's going to be FOMO. These aren't going to be loads of pieces. There's only going to be a few. It's like, I really wanted that one where you have to be quicker. When these are going to be dropped, i.e. launched, the NFTs are going to be launched, if you don't understand the lingo, then you've got to be quick to get hold of one of those with your token. Right? So there's a little bit of strategy going involved here. However, there's another level. And this next level is that you're also going to find that some of them are going to be yield bearing, which puts a little twist on it because it's not necessarily going to be evident which ones are yield bearing and which ones aren't. So it might be the fact you go, I really like that Seymour NFT. I'm going to buy it. It's $50. And then you just realize that you've got yourself $50 for the next 12 months in tokens, in Droid, yeah, as a reward, as a yield. I am a, self-confessed ape and degen. That's me. I've been aping into these things. So you might just think I'm buying a NFT, and that NFT has a yield attached to it. And little do you know, when you've actually got it, you start getting drift tokens once a month into your wallet, which would be super cool, right? Where you didn't expect it. So little surprises here and there. As I said, utility keeps you interested and keeps those people wanting to build their collections of DriftXchange NFTs. And there is also another level to this. So we've got the 8,000 equals one DriftX token equals one ability to get one NFT. Yeah, you can't do it. You can't get these without that. You can't just go, I'm going to just go and buy it. It won't work like that. You've got to have the DriftX tokens. The DriftX tokens are going to be given out to the drift holders when you get to an 8,000 balance and more. There is going to be a limitation. You're not going to be able to say, well, I'll just have 1 million NFTs and I'll buy all the NFTs. I think it's going to be like 5, right? Over a set period of time, yet to be ironed out. But there's going to be a limitation to the amount. No limitation to how many drift tokens you can have, and there is a reason why you'd want lots. I'll come on to that one. But no limitation to drift tokens, but there's going to be a limitation to the amount of NFTs that you can keep buying with the DriftX token. You want to be strategic. You want to be thinking about which ones that you want, and there's going to be an element of luck too. But the next level up is going to be the gold membership. And in the gold membership, 12,000 tokens. Yeah, so not the 8,000, just to start getting the NFTs. You're going to go 12,000. The 12,000 is going to be the gold membership club, and that is going to be some secret features I'm not allowed to talk to you about in this video, because they're secret and I haven't been told them, else I would be telling you, right? So the secret features are going to kick into the gold membership and above. Now, I had this conversation and I was like, okay, I think this could work. This has legs. I like it. I'm quite excited. I've got a tingle on, a little tingle. I think this project can do well on Stellar. Then I thought, can I, like these kind of NFT artists, so like they make a piece of art and they kind of chuck it to the next artist and they do some random stuff and chuck it to the next one, they do some random, and then you look at it and think, wow, it looks as though it's been done by the same one and they've got all their little signature things going on in this piece of art. Well, I said, do you fancy chucking me the tokenomics? I know, yeah, cheeky, right? You fancy chucking me the tokenomics? I reckon that I can do something with these. And the founder was like, hell, why not? Let's have this conversation. I says, I tell you what, give me 3 hours. Right, let me get my head in the game, get some coffee down me and let me get my head right drilled into this. And let me see how I can cook these tokenomics up so that we make this really, really good. Like, really good. So, see if you agree to my tokenomics. And you'll see it's my tokenomics because it says Ben's Tokenomic Ideas. Yeah, this might look a little posher on the website, but this is my Drift Tokenomics version 1. I wasn't confident enough to think this would be the final cut. I thought that there would be some edits. But what I can tell you is this has been received by the founder of the project, and he said he likes. Let's see if you like. Right, let's see if you like. This is the first view you're going to have of these tokenomics. But I want to know what you think. Leave me a comment underneath, hit the like button, and if you think these tokenomics are super cool, subscribe, and then my videos will be delivered like the droid delivers his drops into your inbox. Let's go for it. So the 888 total fixed supply, 888 million, that was already there. I haven't done anything to that, okay? So that was what was already going to happen. No more tokens than that. That's absolutely what we've got. Half of it, 50%, 444 million ecosystem rewards, 133 million, 200,000 marketing, 15%, 133 million, 200,000 team, 15%, 88 million, 800,000 foundation, 88 million, 800,000 public sale, right? So the 88,800,000 for the public sale we're going to come on to first. Public sale will begin tomorrow. right? Key there. Tomorrow at 1700 hours and lasts for 1 week, ending at 16:59 on the 24th, Christmas Eve. Yeah, so afternoon stroke evening here in the UK. This is UTC, by the way. Yeah, UTC timings. So evening on the 24th. Public sale price will be 0.006 XLM. The founder came to me and he had 0.11. And I said, nah, let's scrape that away. Let's go low so we can create some excitement about this project. And what we can do is get the entry to the 8,000 level low. A low price for those people that are buying in that are going to be watching this video pre-launch and buying in this launch phase. 0.006 XLM. Let's get the calculator out on the 8,000. I hadn't done this, so I should have done times 0.006 XLM. 48 XLM divided by 4 roughly. So you're looking at about 12. Looking at about $12 is going to get you a NFT token, right? If you buy in 8,000 or more at the launch phase. Whew. Yeah, public sale phase, I mean. Whew. $12 to get yourself one of like Inks or Shark Anthony's or Windies or any of these cool artists. Yeah, $12. Yeah, mad. But anyway, that's why I wanted it low, because I want people to get involved. The public sale hard cap will be, so here, I said to him, another thing to create confidence. We must have a low market cap at launch. Roughly 141,000 is nothing for a crypto market cap at launch. You have to say, is this even enough to get the project rolling? But I would sooner be on the underside and have to roll up the sleeves, can't you see? Roll up the sleeves and get to work, rather than be too high and people going, hey, what do you need all this extra wedge for that you've raised? You know, we'd want it to be the opposite. This is going to pay the likes of me and other people that are contributing their time and effort to then get the project moving. It's going to pay us, right? So that's what this is there for, that 141,000, if you ever want to know on a crypto project. Maybe this is actually teaching you some stuff, by the way, in tokenomics, right? So maybe you want to actually start creating some tokenomics and you want to see how it kind of works. So maybe this is also a lesson in that, if you want to look under the hood and you want to get involved in a crypto project. Ecosystem rewards, we've got 384,000. Don't forget, we've got 444,000 net. So 444 million. 384 million will be provided as a 4-year reward for incentivizing liquidity for Drift on the Stellar network. This will be broken down as follows. You'll get 96 million tokens per year. 4 times 96 million is the 384 million. 8 million tokens per month, which is 96 divided by 12 per month across 2 equally incentivized pools. Drift and XLM will be 4 million per month. And Drift, and here's another funky part, a Stellar community project. We will be listening to the DriftX community and listening to see which projects do you want paired with Drift. And this will change. This will change. So you can actually put your tokens with your Drift tokens and you can start earning a yield based on 4 million Drift tokens per month for 4 years. Like it. 60 million, and remember I talked to you about yield-bearing NFTs. Here we go. 60 million will be provided as yield-bearing rewards for, get my words out, specific NFT drops. We are not going to be saying, woohoo, hello, this is the NFT drop, come on, you all buy, and everyone's like, whoa, FOMO. We're going to be saying, it's hidden, there's going to be a little something in there, maybe a QR code, maybe a little clue, and then we're going to say the ones with the on the NFT are the ones that are yield bearing. This is going to encourage, as I said, people to be buying, people to be involving themselves, and people to be hodling the Drift token, right? Hodl the Drift, get the DriftX, get the NFTs, and then, you know, periodically you might get one that's going to be giving you some more of these 60 million tokens designed for the NFT massive. Marketing. 133,200,000 will be used for marketing and listing. This will include, but not be limited to, sexes, publications, paid ads, influencer marketing, collaborations. These tokens will be vested over 2 years from token launch. So 16,650,000 will be released each quarter for 8 quarters. Then the team, there's 133,200,000. Team will include full-time and advisor roles. These tokens will be locked for the first 6 months and then vested over 4 years. 48 monthly unlocks of 2,775,000 tokens, right? So what I've tried to say there is we don't want any kind of mass amount of team tokens being available. We want them all vested, them all locked. And then periodically those tokens will come out, which will pay the team. And then the team can obviously utilize those tokens for a variety of different purposes, or indeed they can sell them on the open market and they can pay their grocery bills. It's entirely up to them. But we will be having these periodic unlocks. The foundation will have 88,800,000 tokens, and Drift will offer scholarships to budding artists who are yet to begin in the crypto world. So this could be students, universities, schools, colleges. It could also be artists who are struggling and finding it particularly difficult, right, to break out, and they started to do some digital work, and we can bring them into the fold, right, and expose their artwork, and they can stay with us as an in-house artist, or they can then find their feet and fly the nest and go off to other stellar projects, or maybe Ethereum, or Solana, or Polygon, wherever they want to go. And the future Drift committee will also be rewarded from the foundation wallet. These will be the creatives who contribute to the direction of the Drift project moving forward. It's going to be an open project. I won't say it's going to be a DAO, so to speak, now. I think that a DAO is very difficult without DAO software to get decisions made, to get forward momentum. What I will say is it's going to be a contribution of ideas from a collection of people that have this project's success in mind, right? So like myself here coming up with this for free. I wasn't rewarded for this. I came up with it because I thought I could contribute something that I think could work and be exciting for the Stellar community. And then, of course, it was, well, do you want to do some more? Well, okay, well, I'll kind of do some education. I'll do some videos and I'll try and help as best as I possibly can. So this is me contributing to the project. And I'm excited at this price, right? I'm excited at this price. I really am. And I think you need to think, all right, what's happened with other projects. I'm not going to name them. It's not about publicizing other projects in this video. But you need to think what's happened to other projects that have started low, right? And then what's happened because it's only $150,000 or $140,000. I know a lot of people that could look at this and think maybe, 5 figures is something that they would, maybe be interested in. It doesn't take many people to be thinking 5 figures for this to be hard cap met. Yeah, that token price gone. Then it's like, damn, I wish that I'd got involved, right? So just do your due diligence. Have a think about this. I'm just going to scroll through the rest of the website. So you've got the Drift token, DriftX. We know about the 8,000, right? Swapping over. We've covered that. We've got some methods that we can contact them. Telegram's fledgling. About 15 members. That's all. I don't know why I put my hand up for 5. 15. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 15 members. And the Discord the same. Very few people, low key. Only going to take a few people to watch this video, join the Telegram, get on the Discord, connecting with the community on the Twitter. Yeah, the Twitter, by the way, is at DriftXchange, if you want to jump onto that. And that's it. So that's all that there is. There isn't anything else at this point. Everything is going to be built out. And we are currently speaking to a couple of developers with regards to the drops, the schedules, the vesting and everything. But the token itself, the first phase, is going to be available from less than 24 hours time until for 1 week. And that's the reason why I need to do the video now, to bring your attention to it. As I said at the start, and I will repeat at the end, none of this is financial advice. This is me spinning, something like an NFT spin. I know there's a word for it, where someone's put their little, part of their design onto an NFT. This is me spinning my philosophy onto a project because I was invited to do so. And sharing that in what I feel works in the crypto space. Maybe it won't work, and maybe it will be a damp squib. Maybe it will work, and maybe it will take off. But if we can leverage NFTs and fun and gamification with automated market makers and liquidity pools, and we can draw people to Stellar with a fun concept, right, that is random, it has luck involved, it has great art involved, it has cool people involved, maybe, just maybe, this can be a 20 to 50x gem. Cheers, everyone. I look forward to your comments underneath. Give it a watch, give it a share, and I look forward to anyone's comments or questions that you may have. Take care. Have a great day.